Guys, AnthroEvolve Co-op here to talk about bird feeders. I know I just did a video on not feeding wildlife, but why are bird feeders different? Well, wild bird numbers are down by about a third since 1970. Migratory birds have an especially difficult life. Habitat loss and therefore food deserts all along their routes. Having food out in their migratory path during harsh winters or lower than normal precipitation seasons may help them survive. And the cons of feeding birds? Well, feeders can help spread disease, so please clean your feeder thoroughly every 2 weeks with a 1 to 10 bleach solution and ensure that it's completely dry before refilling it. Raking up old, moldy, and discarded seeds below your feeder will reduce disease risk and discourage rodents, raccoons, and predators. Watch your feeder. If you see any sickly birds, take your feeder down until those birds disperse. If you have hunting cats in your neighborhood, you may not want to have a bird feeder at all. Cats are responsible for killing 2.5 billion birds annually, and I did a video on that I'll put a link to. Move your feeder within 3 feet of reflective windows or cover those windows with decals or screening. Windows 15 to 30 feet from a feeder pose the greatest risk to birds from collisions. Research the birds in your area and find out what they eat. And if there are any endangered birds that would benefit or be harmed by your feeder, please respond accordingly. Feed your birds a natural and nutrient-rich diet, not just the least expensive bird food on the shelf. Ultimately, it's best to plant a bird sanctuary in your yard that includes native seeds, fruit, and insect fodder, along with nesting cover. This is ultimately my plan, but until I get all of that established, I'll be feeding the birds by carefully following all the steps that I mentioned. And if you love flora and fauna, you can vote with each dollar you spend for the least worst option when it comes to everyday consumer goods with AnthroEvolve Cooperative. All right, see you next time.